All right there, folks. The bad news is, if you're watching this, I have COVID. Of course I have COVID. Otherwise, I'd be there talking to you. And I know Miss Donnie left you guys that message, and she wishes she were there too. Anyways, I wanted to put together a little video of some instruction, some help that I might offer if I were there. Help keep you guys going. I know there's a new blues project that was posted, but it looks like almost most of you have not yet finished that Romare Bearden art stuff. So I'm going to start with that. Okay, let me shrink this down a little bit. And for the 4 of you that turned it in, check out this video. Maybe there's some stuff you choose to revise. Okay. You open up Google Class, you're in the stream. You'll see Miss Donahue's note. And go to classwork. Scroll down to the Art of Romare Bearden. It's the second one. This is the most recent one, but if you haven't finished this, finish it up. You're going to open this up. There's 3 tasks in here, okay? Each person has their own document. I've got one ready to go already. Okay. Now when you open this up, great. This is just an overview with some notes of what's happening here. Task 1. Really simple, folks. You've got a short video. This is a link to a short video, informational video about Romare Bearden. Okay. Only 3.5 minutes long, but it's got some specific questions regarding the information in there. And that's just to make sure that you're paying attention. You're not just kind of drifting off and only getting the gist of it. As you get into some questions down here, the first few are pretty straightforward. Where is he born? What year? What's the artist's name? But as you get into here, it gets a little bit more specific. You know, what type of art is he best known for? It's photo montage, which is like a collage of photographs. And you'll see that in task 2. What was his art about? You get a little bit of information. You get some information about the block, one of his most famous paintings, and or art pieces, and that's actually in the task 2. Anyways, this part, the last question, is your opinion. So that's okay. Over here, objective facts versus subjective. We talked about this a lot in class, but just a quick reminder, the facts. Things that can't be debated versus over here, questions or inferences that you might have. Fact, I see an outline of an African continent. I see the profile of a black face, etc., etc. Subjective facts, I think this is a picture reflecting slave ships going from Africa to America. It's up to you. Or maybe questions. What are those things in the boat? And you can zoom in and get that stuff a lot easier if you zoom in. Okay, let me move on here. So you're going to pick 4 of these if you haven't done so already. The next thing you're going to do, excuse me, you're going to pick an image, all right? And it doesn't matter which one you pick. I recommend picking one that you've already sort of observed. You go to edit, you can copy. Oops. If you go to edit, if you know the shortcuts, you can do that too. If you don't, come on. Here we go. Copy, whichever image you pick, whichever one you want to work with, comes down here. You'll paste it right there. And paste it with that button too. This is the block, I think part 2 by Romare Bearden. That's the title and artist. Objective facts. Go down right here. What is this a picture of? You're coming up with that, and then you're giving the details. You're making the connection. How do the details tell you that this is a picture of this? Now, I put together a model. I did one myself. right here for, again, one of Romare Bearden's pieces. Let's get this out of here. Oh, that is a great one. Let's slide this over. Something that I did do. I have a split screen going here so we can look at the image and what I wrote. So some facts, some things that can't be debated. I see 3 people sitting and standing by each other in a half circle. Yeah. House in the background, yellow streaks on the house, a crooked window on the house, a train in the background, orange circle in the sky, plow for farming beside the people. One person is playing a guitar. One person has a guitar on his or her back. The person with the guitar has a white beard and white hair. The person on the far right is wearing an apron. Okay. Next question. Now say what is happening in the picture. Just one statement. Well, I think 3 people are coming together and hanging out because of music. That's what I think this is about. Now, how did I come up with that? Let me explain. And we do this all the time with text. It's another way of sharpening those analysis skills and explanation skills. The 3 people beside each other tell me that they are with each other. Great. The one person with a guitar in his lap appears to be playing music for the other 2 people. The one person with a white beard and hair must be much older because of the white hair. Sorry. The woman with the apron looks like she is taking a break from work, with bare feet sticking out as if she is stretching them, and her tired hands are just resting on her lap. You notice she's got those toes sticking out. If you zoom in, you can really start to see these details. It must be the end of the day, too, because the orange circle in the sky, right up there, looks like the sun going down and turning into an orange sunset. The yellow-stained house in the back tells me that their home is old, and the plow off to the side tells me that they must be farmers and have just finished working, and they are all held together by music. People find relaxation and are brought together by music, even after a hard day's work when they are tired. This is what I thought would be good for the author's message or a theme. Now, if you're not sure what the theme could be, what is the author trying to convey? Something that can apply to all of us. If you're not sure what the theme could be, try answering these questions. Answer these questions first, and then come back to the theme. Try to be as specific as you can with these questions. The more specific you can be, the more thorough your work is going to be. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these questions. Why would the artist create an image of this? Well, I wrote, Romare Bearden was reflecting on his ancestral history. I might also put Romare Bearden was heavily influenced by music when he was younger, and he liked looking at his ancestry. I don't know. Number 2, what did the artist want his or her audience to feel or understand when they look at the picture? Now, for this one, you really want to try to come up with an emotion or a specific understanding, like an idea, a belief, or a feeling. The artist wanted people to feel calm, that's specific, and relaxed, that's also specific, like the people in the picture with music in their souls. Number 3, what does the artist want to see happen moving forward? Now, I don't know if this image is supposed to be very political. To me, the artist wants to see people continue to celebrate music as a way to come together as a community. Okay? What details help us see the artist's perspective so that we get the intended understanding? Excuse me. Here are the details that help me see that the artist wants to see people continue to celebrate music as a way to come together as a community. The old white hair on the old man tells me he has been alive for a long time. The naked feet stretched out on the woman implies she is finally resting, along with her resting hands on her lap and her apron. And the instruments and smiles on the characters' faces tell me that they are happy to be together enjoying music. Those are the details that help me get here. Now, there might be more to this. You might have a different interpretation. You might get into some more meaningful analysis. But this information leads me to believe that the theme, the author's message, is that people find relaxation and are brought together by music even after a hard day's work when they are tired. Now, this picture is pretty, I think it's, this image is very approachable. It's light, it's easy to work with. But some of the other images that he that he's created might be a little bit more politically charged. The message might be a little bit stronger. Here we are, we're looking at something, and don't ignore the titles. For some of these, it'll help you out. The title for this one is The Block, right? Whose block are we talking about? What neighborhood are we talking about? Seeing a liquor store here? What's in these rooms? Is this an apartment building? What is this? These photos of these people, what are they doing? Is that a fire in there? Fireplace, maybe? What are these people all doing with the cars? Look at that. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's that profile again. So there's a lot going on here. Give the details. Do the best you can. Come up with as much of this as you can. I know we're not there, but we really want you to try. It's good for your brain. It's good for your soul. Think. Look at this stuff. This is just art. And what a good thing to be doing. So if you have any questions, there's some really great ones. And if you want to look at some more, if you want to choose a different image to analyze, there's some more here as well. There's another link to more images of his. He's got some really great stuff. The idea is, and we'll see what we have time for, we were going to take this and use it to create a formal written art analysis, like a finished document. I don't know if we'll have time for that before we go on February break. Maybe you'll have the choice, either do a music one or do an art one. But get the organizer done so that you're doing the thinking and you're engaging. If you have any questions, shoot us an email. We'll answer them as fast as we can. And that's it. Those 3 tasks, get those done. For the blues one, starts off with more biography stuff, just straightforward informational text. I think you guys can do it. I'll put together another video for that if it seems like it would be helpful. Take care for now. Be healthy and wear those masks. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.